traders protests over alleged unfair shop allocation. Expert reacts to extreme weather condition in Rivers State. National Assembly passes 2025 budget. On the foreign scene, Hamas agrees to release 3 Israel hostages. I'm Sam Chinedu, and the news continues after the break.
Congratulations, you're in the glory of God.
Welcome back. Scores of traders from Rumuwoji Mile 1 Market today protested at the Rivers State Government House, expressing their frustration over the ongoing shop allocation. Speaking to journalists, the chairman of the Board of Trustees, Kenneth Eze, warned that if the government fails to address their complaints, it could lead to chaos in the market. He alleged that some traders who participated in the 2020 ballot and made payments to the Rivers State government have been denied their shops, while non-traders are being allocated spaces.
Last year, the present administration introduced and inaugurated a committee as an allocation committee. We all welcome that as a welcome development. Then, while we are waiting for the outcome, we now heard that some people went to court. The traders of Rumuwoji Ultramodern Market have not sent anybody to court to represent them. If anybody had gone to court because he's aggrieved, maybe he was not favored during the last exercise. They went on personal interests, not representing the interests of the entire union. We believe that maybe His Excellency Satunle Sfobra is not aware of what is happening, and if it goes this way, that means there will be anarchy.
Eze also accused some individuals of extorting 200,000 naira from traders for shop allocations. He appealed to the state government to consider those who paid for shops in 2020. Some traders also shared their concerns.
We don't know her, and she cannot speak for us. Secondly, government should consider those who have also made their payment for a long time. The people who say they are fighting on behalf of shop owners, we are the people hijacking documents of shop owners who were successful on the name they placed on the board there. If you go there, you see the names. As soon as they seize their reason. A trader seizing traders' own certificate, and they should pay her money. Will be sum of over 200 to 300,000 naira. What? And if you go by the gate there, you will see where they pasted that this thing should be free.
Eze also accused some individuals of extorting.
I want to say my own name is not there, and my documents, everything is with me in my house. When they want to do verification here, I carry my documents to come. They verify all my documents. But I was surprised. Those are our line. None of us, their number or their names appear for that place. Now different names.
All what I want to say is that they should give the rightful owners their shops, because we, my own family, we have about 10 shops here, but one did not come out. But we have been doing verification.
My mom has a shop here since 1972, and her name is not out. Her name is in the main ledger.
In another development, the people of Ogale community in Eleme local government area staged a peaceful protest against the impact of oil spillage in their communities caused by Shell Nigeria. The protest coincides with a UK court hearing today involving 13,000 farmers from the affected communities in Ogale. Today, women and youths were seen carrying placards with various inscriptions expressing their pain, frustration, and grievances over the devastating impact of the oil spill, demanding justice, urgent environmental cleanup, and adequate compensation for the losses suffered by their community. They tell correspondent Martha Okere that the continuous environmental degradation has severely impacted their sources of livelihood, health, and overall well-being.
Share people, make dem come pay because all the oil don damage all our land finish. We no dey feed plant, we no dey feed do anything. Water to drink e no dey, we dey suffer too much.
Right now on this land, you cannot get a bag of cassava from an acre of land. Does not produce again. Our cowpea does not grow. Our cocoyam does not grow. Our cassava stems does not grow. Everything on the ground has stopped growing. And the Shell promised us that they are coming to rehabilitate the land, but the work is totally stopped for more than 3 months now. Check at the young ladies you're seeing here. If you can see 2 pregnant women among us, just 2.
See my small pikin. If you see am chicken pox all the body because of backwater. See my leg, wey I carry am match am, disease don enter my leg.
You see your body rashes all over because once you fetch water and keep, you see the oil on top of the water.
On his part, an environmental activist, Celestine Akpobari, criticized the federal government for establishing a university in Ogoniland as a pretext to resume oil exploration rather than prioritizing the long overdue environmental cleanup.
They say there is benzene, a cancer-causing carcinogen in the water in this community. So things are terribly bad here. I think government need to declare a state of emergency in Ogale. As and when this country returned to democracy in 1999, 2 issues were plaguing Nigeria, June 12 and Ogoni issue. June 12 have been settled. Concerning Ogoni, nothing has been done. You cannot hate me, I love my oil. Government need to put money into the cleanup that they claim that they are carrying out. You cannot turn on the tap and mop the floor at the same time. If you say that you are cleaning up and it will take 30 years to clean, the cleanup is such about 7 years. Why not wait?
The president of Ogale Youth, Noble Obari Nwaolu, and the CDC chairman of Ogale, Monday Amadi, also spoke during the protest.
Compensation should be paid to Ogale people. Every Ogale people must undergo health screening to ascertain the level of damage done in our system. They should give us clean water and they should come and clean our soil.
So we are hereby calling on the whole world to give us justice. Yes, we are farmers. If you look at our palm fruit, you look at our economic trees, you look at our aqua nature of our land, of our rivers, you cannot see anything. All the fish that are in our springs, are in our rivers, they are all dead. Today we don't have animals like rabbits, like grasscutter, leopard. We don't have them in our land any longer because of their pollution to the land.
Shell Nigeria on February 5 reported that an oil spill occurred in Ogale. The company said that its spill response team contained the overflow and notified authorities, adding that arrangements were being made for a regulator-led joint visit to assess the cause and impact of the spill. Meanwhile, the national president of the Independent Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigeria, Abubakar Maigandi, says his members are gradually benefiting from the deregulation of the oil and gas sector and involvement of Dangote Refinery. Mr. Maigandi said this during an interview with correspondent Soibi Ruwari. Mr. Maigandi spoke further on why some filling stations still sell petrol above 1,000 naira.
Yes, my members are complying now. We are busy in doing the business. Dangote has done well to independent petroleum marketers. For those who have the capital, they will just go and load their product and discharge and reduce the price and sell. So things are normal. There is no problem. So you cannot see it with immediate effect because already some marketers, they are not buying from Dangote. They are buying from the private depot owners. Those ones, they cannot be able to sell at that rate. But by the time when the whole marketers go back to the Dangote, then you will see the price. We have even secured one in Calabar. And we are going to see how we can scale some in other destinations.
Also, a filling station owner in Port Harcourt, simply known as Johnny, called on Dangote Refinery to set up a depot in Port Harcourt. He also shared reasons why some marketers in Port Harcourt are reluctant to lift petrol from the government refinery in Rivers State.
Although refinery they load, but people know they go refinery because the price of refinery is even higher compared to price of the private depot and compared to price of Dangote. So marketers will like to go where it's cheaper now, not where it's higher. And nobody is interested to go to them again because their price is higher. So the only thing is that they only take it to their stations and they sell now, but their price is higher compared to Dangote. They are selling 930, where Dangote is 890 naira. Most people go to Dangote and buy. Most will buy in private depot because private depot is almost the same 930, but their own is faster.
Moving on, the Director, Institute of Agricultural Research and Development, University of Port Harcourt, Anthony Onoja, has linked the extreme heat experienced in the country to climate change. Professor Onoja said this during an interview with a correspondent. He explained that the temperature patterns are shifting.
The extreme weather Nigeria is facing now is actually fueled by climate change. In those days, in the 70s and in the early 80s, and you will see that by January, February, we will be experiencing a weather that looks like winter, which we call Harmattan. And in that season, you will notice that there is extreme cold. People just even have to burn charcoal, burn firewood in order to generate heat for themselves. But over time, this has completely disappeared. That shows that our climate is shifting. The patterns of temperature is shifting.
Professor Onoja said the heat negatively affects agricultural production, leading to low crop yields, destruction of even crops, among others.
There are two major aspects that the weather affects the crops. Some of the crops will just get burnt due to too much heat in the soil, and this will now even affect the output of farmers in the next harvest season. We also have the problem of pests and diseases, and then you experience low yield, variability in the weather. So these are some of the consequences that can come. It can result in low productivity and lack of ability to plan for the seasons, what is required to put in place.
He also advised farmers to work closely with meteorological agencies to receive timely information on the best planting periods and heat forecasts. Meanwhile, some Port Harcourt residents say the level of heat has made life unbearable and discomforting, especially at night. They spoke to our correspondent.
They affect me hardly, I'm not going to lie. Based on the heat, since where heat come out, I know they feel sleep well. At the open window where scatter and mosquito they finish me for where they stay. So I beg, may them beg God, may rain fall.
The heat they come out, they bring out illnesses for person body, and person can't sleep well. You know they even sleep well.
They bath 3 to 4 times before daybreak, and that kind of bathing is not too good to the health. Somebody can contact pneumonia. Forget we are calling it heat period.
They called for a stable power supply.
Now, before I know they keep the open. I know they keep my window open. So now I keep my window open till they go break. And so I know they to give a light.
But it is natural that maybe at a time like this, when it is dry season, it's the day. But if light day, you go on your AC or you go on your ordinary fan away, the standing fan where you buy, the thing go they blow you. But as light no day, when you open your door, maybe breeze they touch you small. The breeze go they touch you, but mosquito no go gree you. Fuel look what cost.
At the own gen, upon that to see the getter. That gen while the all night eating my money. They chop me more. The moment to off the gen, the heat loss saying don't come.
As part of measures to reduce fire outbreaks, a safety professional, Joy Amoni Ofori, has urged the public to ensure they fix their leaking roofs before the rainy season begins. Speaking with our correspondent, Ms. Amoni Ofori, a HSC inspector at Bonny Oil and Gas Terminal, said water from rooftops when in contact with electric wires can spark a fire.
Rainfall comes with lightning strikes, and this can cause fire. Lightning can strike a building's electrical system, causing a power surge that can ignite electrical equipment and wiring. Also, aside lightning strike, we can also have electrical malfunction. For example, during rainy season, you have a leaking roof or water coming in through your window and seeping into your electrical outlets, appliances, and wiring. It can lead to short circuit and potential fire.
She also said overheat from water heaters, lightning strikes, and electric overloads can also ignite fire.
Water heater can catch fire on its own, so it's good as a preventive measure to always monitor your water heater and put it off to avoid overheating. Make sure that there is no water seeped into your electrical appliance. You can also use surge protectors and circuit breakers to prevent electrical strike.
The widow of the late David Wagbara, Esther Wagbara, has expressed gratitude to the judiciary for ensuring justice for her husband. Recall that a state high court sitting in Port Harcourt yesterday convicted and sentenced Eze Kingsley to death by hanging for the murder of David Wagbara, a mortuary owner, on December 7, 2018. The incident occurred at number 4 Rumosi Community along the East-West Road following an argument Speaking to correspondent Emeka Otuka, Mrs. Wabara also appreciated those who stood by her throughout the legal process.
Thank the Almighty God for life, at least for me being alive to hear this judgment. And also those that assisted in making sure that justice was granted to this matter, especially the Rivers State government, the past governor and the present governor, the chief judge. We had patience with us, those that work with me, the lawyer, barrister, Mrs. Cordelia Oke and her group. I want to thank them also for their patience. In fact, I thank everybody that was supporting me one way or the other to see that we are giving justice in this matter.
She further commended the media for bringing the matter to public attention and ensuring justice was served. Still to come, National Assembly passes 2025 budget. Stay tuned. Of Ahoda West Local Government Area, Iyeko Ikporo, has announced the postponement of the Ahoda West Local Government Area Empowerment Day, scheduled for Friday, February 14, 2025, and the Local Government Area Thanksgiving Service slated for Sunday, the 16th of February, 2025. In a statement by the Chief Press Secretary, Joe Esedi, the chairman said the postponement is due to official government responsibilities. The chairman said he remains focused on advancing the collective interests of the people of Ahoda West, while apologizing for any inconveniences the postponement may have caused. Said a new date for both events will be announced in due course. Tomorrow is Valentine's Day. Saint Valentine's Day is celebrated annually on 14 February to honor Saint Valentine, a Christian martyr whose legend is associated with acts of love and compassion. Speaking on this, Roman Catholic priest Walter Ihejirika provides insights into the historical and religious significance of Saint Valentine's Day.
Some saints have special devotions because of certain remarkable things in their history. In the case of St. Valentine, the remarkable thing is love. By the 5th century, his tomb had become a pilgrimage destination. So by the Middle Ages, devotion to St. Valentine was widespread throughout Europe due to the Benedictines. By then, his name was associated with love. Numerous engaged couples or young married couples sought the intercession of St. Valentine through prayer.
A professor of health, education and promotion, Golda Ekenedo, has called on government and non-governmental organizations to work towards subsidizing the cost of condoms or regular free distribution. Professor Ekenedo a lecturer at the University of Port Harcourt, made the call during an interview with our correspondent as the world marks Condom Day. She urged manufacturers to improve on quality.
Researchers have discovered a worrisome development whereby young people have developed negative attitudes towards the use of condom while yearning for a more real physical contact that is free from any form of barrier during sexual intercourse, thus making condom becoming unpopular. In addition, the price of condom is also soaring beyond the reach of many. And so, apart from government maybe reducing the tax on condom, if they really want to promote its use, non-governmental organizations can equally do well to provide free condom.
As Nigeria joins the global community to mark World Radio Day, some residents of Port Harcourt have described radio as a valuable source of information. They told our correspondents that radio plays an essential role in maintaining their mental well-being. The residents also expressed their appreciation to radio hosts, encouraging them to remain consistent in providing reliable information to the public.
Then radio is something that needs to continue because it imparts good to the life of those in the society. A community without radio is like a lorry without tire. Those who are the broadcasters here, I congratulate them today.
Radio is very, very important at home. Anybody who did not use radio, that person is nowhere. And they are doing the people doing the work, they are trying. It makes me to be happy because I don't leave radio a day.
It makes me life. It gives me life. Because I'm always happy with radio when I use radio. Sometimes all these hyper patients, if they continue using radio, having some music in the radio, they cure them.
A big shout out to the radio for being our primary source of information all these years. They've been doing a very great job in staying consistent with providing information, and I hope the radio stay in business for as long as forever.
This year, World Radio Day has the theme Radio and Climate Change. The National Assembly has passed the 54.99 trillion naira 2025 appropriation bill. The bill was passed separately by the Senate and House of Representatives. Last week, President Bola Tinubu increased the 2025 fiscal year budget from an initial 49.7 trillion naira to 54.2 trillion naira. The news continues after the break.
I, Honorable Alhaji Ekulo Stevens Usman, the councillor representing Ward 5, Obele, totally condemns the current
Israel has not yet responded to the development. Meanwhile, Russia says Ukraine will of course take part in any peace deal negotiations. It comes after President Volodymyr Zelensky said Kyiv would not accept a deal reached without its involvement. On the news this evening, you heard Malwan market traders have protested over alleged unfair shop allocation. Expert professor has blamed climate change as reason for extreme weather condition in Rivers State. The National Assembly has passed the 2025 budget, and on the foreign scene, Hamas has agreed to release 3 Israel hostages. The news was edited by Onyekachi Nwosu. To reach the news team, send an SMS or WhatsApp to 0808 721 7215. I'm Sam Chinedu. Thanks for listening.